My guest is Ugochi Obidiegwu. We call her safety chick.
This African thing where we'd rather say God forbid, or it's not my portion.
I prayed against it.
God protects. But the truth is, even though God protects, if you do not play your own little role, you know, something that could have been avoided or something that would not deteriorate will deteriorate just because you didn't have the adequate knowledge. I lost my mom in 2013 in an accident.
Wow.
A car ran into her. And
an accident that could have been avoided.
Yes, and even when I got to the scene, I wanted to help her the way I was taught to do in the first aid, but the people around me did not know what to do. So I had to just, you know, do what I had to do at the time. But that was the first time it occurred to me that sometimes people want to genuinely help, but they do not know what to do. And then in 2015, a popular supermarket on the island had a fire incident, and then the same thing came to my mind again. There are information that people would get that would make things either reduce or, you know, prevent total damage. But most times, because we do not know or we are not prepared when the emergency eventually happens, things get bad. So that was the first time I made a connection that, okay, there is a lack of knowledge and I had to do something. Yeah. Children are now beginning to shut off adults. They have various codes they could use on social media that the parents do not even understand. So if they are not approachable, if you do not gist with them, if you do not have fun with them, they would not be able to bring you into their circle. You need to find things that are interesting to your child and that you have so that both of you could have those opportunities to bond. Okay. Most times discussions come up during bonding session. Child knows that they can talk to you no matter how silly it sounds. If you're always welcoming to them, they will tell you. But once you begin to shush them all the time, they will start looking for somebody outside to tell. And those people could feed them with wrong information. Now, when we're teaching the children to talk to us when something goes wrong, we should also be willing to act when they eventually come and report to us. Begin to speak up. Let your child know that if something like this goes on, talk. And if you speak up, I am going to do something. And then show your child that you do something. Once your child can see that you do something, it inspires their confidence. Tomorrow, if something happens again, they are confident to tell you because they know that they are going to act. People just crowd around the space, they're taking pictures, they want to send it to the blogs, and that is not what the person that is on that scene needs at that time. We need timely action because the difference between something going wrong and then it ending properly is the time and then the knowledge available.
Okay, we're going to talk about this some other time. What are the safety ideas that school can implement now that a whole lot of schools are just starting right now again in case they need help? So maybe because I have a lot of schools who are following us on radio here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so school October is School Safety Month, and it's important that every school makes an effort to do something. Now, what most people always worry about when we talk about incorporating safety in school is they feel it's expensive. But I've tried to disabuse that. There is something for everybody. If you're a highbrow school or you're just starting out, there is always something. Bear in mind that things are not going to be, whatever safety apparatus is recommended for your school will be dependent on what is existing. So if you are in a bungalow, what you need will be totally different from somebody in a skyscraper. True. So you shouldn't be bothered about, but what you think about is how can you customize things to fit your particular situation. So one of the ideas I mentioned was having a health and safety day. Sometime last year in October, I was invited by a school for a safety day as one of their speakers, and they had this lovely presentation on a Saturday like this where parents, teachers, and children came together. Children had various presentations. Children as small as nursery classes. They had a poster card presentation. We had songs. We had drama. We had a debate. You know, now because these children did these things, every topic they outlined were things on safety. Those things will be internalized because we were part of the process, and it was entertaining. It wasn't just a strict formal class, you know. And then they had speakers that now spoke on, you know, other things. So having a safety day is a very interesting way to involve everybody in your school to be a part of this. Another thing you can do is invite a safety professional like myself to teach children or the teachers on various aspects of safety. It could be, for example, a school safety accelerator where the school owners or teachers learn how to incorporate safety in their various activities. Or it could be a training for children on how to prevent molestation or abduction, or, you know, just any topic, but get a safety professional to visit your school and teach the kids. And then we also have an in-house training. In this situation, any of the teachers could go online or get any of my educational resources, go through it, and then use it to teach the kids. Very simple. You could just have it as a 30 to 45-minute session in your class, and you've done something. True. Yes. So it's not. It doesn't have to be so big before you have done something meaningful.
Parents, if you're just joining us or you listen to us or you've been part of this program, all we do here every Saturday 9 a.m. cannot it cannot be quantified with anything. You cannot just buy it. I think, as a lot of people do not know the difference between protection and self-defense. Protection is not allowing that thing to get to you at that time, putting all the variables in place. Why self-defense is when it has happened, how you need to go about it. So which one comes first? Protection or self-defense? Protection. Thank you so much. Because why do you say protection? I want you to understand.
Because it's always important that you try to even prevent it from happening.
Thank you.
Now, it's when everything that you have put in place has failed before we should be talking about self-defense. But if you've done your part in terms of protection, to a large extent, it will reduce harm from coming close.
Okay. So we need to start encouraging our parents right now, for them to teach the children how to protect themselves from abusers. Schools, how to put safety regulation in schools. So because without that, if the calamity